Hello everyone, I am Saranya, Assistant Professor in the Department of Graphics and Creative Design of Dr. SNS Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science. In this video, we are going to see about the visual effects design. In that introduction to VFX, Unit 2. Normally everyone know the VFX, that is visual effects. It is a process of creating a computer generated imaginary in the imaginary world. Moreover, we can't take every action or every shoot in the realistic effects. We can use the VFX for creating a unrealistic and unexperienced effects. Example, space effects. In the space effects film, maximum it is depends upon the VFX effects. Moreover, whenever we can't create a general unrelated or unimaginary concept, we can take that in the VFX effects. Moreover, it is used for live action footage, which is to create an environments, creatures, objects, effects which is impossible to capture in the particular film or by the camera. Moreover, we are widely using the VFX effects in television, advertisement, video games and virtual reality. We are containing the three types of effects. First one is VFX, special effects, CGI. VFX is a imaginary created by the live action content outside the camera. Moreover, it is done only in the post production, not in the pre-production or production effects. Second one is special effects, the practical effects which is done on the set, that is called rain, explosion. These are the special effects. Next is CGI. It is the computer generated imaginary only used for creating 3D models and environment. This is the three difference between the VFX, special effects and CGI. Moreover, the types of VFX, we are containing the CGI, computer generated imaginary. In that we are having the 3D modeling and animation, texturing and shading, lighting and rendering. The first one is 3D modeling and animation. Whenever we are creating a concept or creating an object, we need to create it with the three-dimensional object using the animation. Next is texturing and shading. We need, after creating a particular object or creature, we need to add the color, texture and material for looking that as the realistic effects. Third one is lighting. Using the lighting source, we can give the realistic shadow and highlights. Without that shadow and highlights, we can't say that is the realistic environment or realistic character. Last one is rendering, the final process where the 3D scene and the 2D images or animation which is covered with the 3D, that is called as the rendering. Next is composting. Moreover, the concept of composting is involving the multiple visual elements is combined together into the single frame. This is the composting. We can include the computer generated imaginary, that is CGI, using the live action footage by adding the background elements, and also we can enhancing the digital elements like the explosion, weather effects and holograms. Tools we are using for this are Nuke and After Effects for the composting effects. For composting, it depends upon the layer by layer. By adding that multiple layers and multiple elements are combined together in the single frame. Next is motion capture. This is the most important thing we are using in the films. The motion capture is we are using a particular live actor for creating and observing the effects such as the expressions, volume, reactions, movement, dancing, everything we are captured by the motion capture technology, and that is translated in the digital format for the particular animated 3D models. This technology is widely used in video games and films, particularly creating a realistic character movements. Example, the Lord of Grimm Golem. That is a motion capture animation. Next is matte painting. Moreover, whenever we need to create a realistic environment as a backdrops, we can't create that into the real format. For that, we can use the matte painting effects that involve the digital live action shots into the matte painting. Matte painting mostly used for landscape, cityscape and environment that is expensive or it is impractical for built in the film. Next is practical effects versus digital effects. In the image itself, you can see the first one is practical, second one is digital. Now, when we are comparing to the practical effects is not more realistic. When we are comparing, when we are converting that practical effects into the digital, surely we can see that is the more realistic and it give the more flexible for the particular character. Practical effects, this is physical effects created during the film. When we are shooting, when we are taking the shooting, we can create a character and we can record it with the camera. Moreover, the practical effects are combined with the digital to create a seamless with realistic result. Digital effects, it is generated using the computer after the filming, after capturing that particular shooting. When we are doing this in the post production, that is the digital effects. It allows the more flexibility, realism and complex effects impossible to achieve the physical models that we can create it under the digital effects. Next is common VFX techniques. Mostly we are using this VFX techniques with the using by the green or blue screen. This is used for film actors or object in front of solid color backdrop. After taking the shooting by the green screen or blue screen, they are converting that particular scene into the other background effect for giving the more realistic concept. Rotoscoping is manually tracing the footage frame by frame to isolate the object for the composting into the digital matte lines. These are the concept of the VFX effects. Next is particles effects. Mostly when we are giving the fire effect, smoke or explosion, rain, we need to explode that with the particles effects. The wire removal and cleanup. This is the when we are giving the stunt, when we are taking the sequence action, consider with the stunt action, when we are performing with the wire frame. After that, after the using the VFX, we are taking out the particular wire that may be depends upon the invisible for the particular sequence. In action to the sequence where the actor performs stunts with the wire, after that we are using the VFX effects, we are removing that wire, that is the wire removal and cleanup. Thank you.